More than a century, the Great Mosque of Djenne in southern Mali has crowned the skyline of one of the oldest towns in sub-Saharan Africa. Each year, Malians take part in the annual plastering of the UNESCO World Heritage Site that has survived a century of climate shocks and political upheaval. The practice ensures that the modern brick structure outlives the weathering effects of time, but some see it as a unifying ceremony.
The plastering of the mosque is a symbol of peace. The poor, the rich, everyone is here for this activity. We'll continue this tradition from generation to generation. We will pass it on to our children, and they in turn will do the same. Each year, the organizers choose a leader from among us. This plastering protects the city.
The plastering of the mosque is done by the entire city in a communal event. Traditionally, men and boys are responsible for climbing the mosque and putting the new layer of mud on it. Meanwhile, women and girls are responsible for fetching water from the nearby river to mix with clay to make more of the mud needed for the event. The custom has been passed down the generations.
I came to help. I carried water here. May God give us the chance to see this activity next year.
In previous years, the event drew tens of thousands of tourists that visited Mali each year, but an Islamist insurgency that took hold in Mali's north and gradually moved into the center and south of the country has impacted tourism. The mosque and surrounding town, a historical center of Islamic learning and sister city to the more widely known Timbuktu, were recently added to the list of endangered UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
A lot of people talk about insecurity, and we hear that we can't come to Djenne because there is insecurity.
As with the rest of Mali, Djenne's tourism industry has all but completely disappeared due to the ongoing insecurity in the country. But the maintenance of the mosque continues to preserve the country's cultural heritage. Wilkis Anyabwa, CGTN.